Welcome to another episode of the career mode. We are continuing with the Australia series here. We have already won it, but this is going to be the final touch. Let's see if we can end it strong. We also have an ODI series after this and a T20 as well. But first, we'll have to get through 5 days of this. Australia are going to bowl first. They've done that a lot and it has almost never worked. 68 for 4. I think this is the first time we have somewhat collapsed. This has not been a great series. I've scored only like 150 plus. But other than that, it has been a miserable stay at the crease. We have a nice chance here. 68 for 4. We can bat for as long as we want. Or at least until we get all out. And it is another pink ball test. This is like the third pink ball test. Once again, very solid in defense. This inning so far hasn't been hard at all. It's looking like it's going to be very easy to score. Full. And there we go. I don't know what, but I think I've just set the record for most ducks in a series. This is like the third or fourth time we've got out for a duck. 4-ball duck. My average keeps getting worse. I think now it is probably going to be under 20. 68 for 5. This was there to be driven. Maybe I was a little late on it. I don't think it even moved. Moved a little, got the inside edge, and my middle stump goes flying. We have recovered, and we've recovered really well. From 68 for 5, we still end up scoring more than 400. Australia have gotten off to a semi-decent start as well, 40 for 1. They still trail by a lot, 370 runs behind. He's gone for it. It was in the air, but it was also away from that short cover field. I don't think there was a chance there. This was a proper smack. Shot. That was a good bouncer. Well directed in for the head and almost got him as well. That one came in just a little. I didn't want it to go in, but almost drifted right into his pads and easily flicked away, but it'll only be 2. Full and fast, but I think it is going down the leg side. That was some serious space, and I also think he managed to get some bat on it. A clean bowl would be great, especially after a 4-ball duck. This one just kept coming in and kept coming in, and it was very, very fast. The ball is still shiny. 12 overs and almost went back onto the middle stump as well. Off the bat, off the pad, and then almost went back. That's been driven through extra cover. It will be at least 2 and it will go away for 4. Australia once again have collapsed after a somewhat good start. They are about 300 runs behind still. That's been punched really well off the front foot. Even though I think that was coming up to his chest, he still managed to drive it really well. At least it's not gone for 4. Shot. That was fast. 154 this time, and we hit him right on the sticker of his helmet. If this was real life, I think the batsman would be in a lot of trouble. 155 aimed at the head, and it hit him pinpoint center. He's tried to send that ball out of the ground. He hasn't even managed to cross the 30-yard circle. Leading edge, and it almost carries to mid-off. And they've tried to go once again. They've been very aggressive, even though they're like 136 for 7. And almost very close to the outside edge once again. That one did come back in. Almost got the top of off, almost got the outside edge as well. This one was an absolute peach. We haven't been very lucky. This one should have got a wicket. How close was that to the off stump? He's gone for it in the air. Just a little pickup shot. Over cover. It goes in the gap for 4. That looked so very easy. Good length. Just pick it up and get 4 easy runs. This one has wrapped him on the pads, but I think he's outside the line of the off stump. That was an annoying length as well, not too full, not too short, and we got him beat. But I think he managed to get his pad outside the off stump. That would have been close if it was umpire's call, but I think this would have still remained not out. And again, so very close to the off stump, but we haven't been lucky at all with the ball so far. So many plays and misses, but we still have 0 in the wicket column. This was an outswinger, but it went in the opposite direction and almost got the job done. Another really good drive, square drive almost, and it has found the gap and the boundary. This one was just a little push. Leading edge and a drop, but it was flying to short cover, but I still think it should have been taken. It wasn't that far away. Australia are fighting after losing 7 wickets. Leading edge closes the face just a little too early. Should have been taken, almost popped up and went to point, but it wasn't in the air for long enough. 12 overs gone, Australia are at 34 for 6 and are scoring at 2.83. This has been another one-sided match. The series started off so balanced, but I think ever since the third test we have almost won every session. Oh, that ball moved and moved very late. Again, 0 in the wicket column. Cannot seem to find the outside edge for the life of me. We have 2 slips and a slip behind that, but I have to get the edge first. And they will get all out for 84, and this has been another easy victory. We win the series 4-0. It started off with a draw, but I think the last 2 matches weren't as suspenseful, that's for sure. Now let's move on to the one-day series and see if the result's going to stay the same. I doubt it, but let's see. Won by an innings and 142 runs. India won the toss. Wait, I got to select the team, but I'm not the captain for some reason. This always seems to happen in one days. I don't know what is going on. I am the captain until the toss, and then I get thrown out. 208 for 3. Once again, we are in a rock solid position. We can explode from here. And unlike Tess, I actually managed to score some runs when it comes to ODIs. We have 14 overs left, a lot of time. A little late on that, and I almost continued my test form into the one days as well. Almost was sent packing for a duck, for a golden duck as well, off the back foot. Tried to punch it straight down the ground. It pissed and maybe straightened a little. No, it went with the angle. Full outside edge and almost carries away for 6. That was just a simple cover drive along the ground. It got the edge, and then because of all that pace, went flying for 6 almost. Outside edge again. Well, this time it has gone away for 6. Why even bother playing lofted shots down the ground when you can play a normal straight drive, edge it and get 6 runs behind the wicket? That's been flaked off the middle, but just a little late on it. Googly, and I was about 2 minutes late on that shot. Didn't know what to do with it. I thought I could leave that, but in the end that ball came in and almost took my off stump. And once again late and almost got stumped as well. Thankfully, I think I did come back in time. Look at the amount of revolutions on that, and it is turning, but I was just way too late on it. And again, I am just completely clueless against spin. What is going on? 3 balls, and I have not been able to get bat on ball. And I have tried, believe me. There we go, finally. Took 4 balls, but we'll get off the mark and run to the non-striker's end. Full, and once again I'm late. 150 Ks and almost a direct hit. Would have been close, I think. It is a no ball and I get off strike. Wonderful. Gone for it over extra cover, and it has come off as well. In the gap it goes. I did not expect that shot to work. It was either going to go straight out of the ground or it was going to get me out, but it has found a middle ground. Full toss, couldn't get underneath it. For a second it looked like I found the gap, but I haven't. It will just be a single. That ball was traveling as well. Shot, and I have pulled it back onto my head, I think. Try to send it out of the ground. Couldn't even get it away from my body. 22 of 18. The run rate is looking good. We only have 6 overs left and 7 wickets in hand, so we can just go absolutely swing at everything. That's exactly what I've done. It gets a top edge, and I don't even know how far that has gone. That just kept going. 142 meters, man. And probably it did, because that ball was fast. It was bowled perfect direction, but no, that was not 142 meters, probably half of it, but it was still traveling. Full again, can't get underneath it. Thankfully I don't hit it straight to the fielder. He'll go on one bounce, he'll get off strike. This has been a somewhat of a comeback to form after that horrendous test series. 29 of 20, not bad. We have 4 overs left, and maybe we can get a 50 not out here. Sure, that's been pulled very fine, and I was a little late as well, and I think it did help because that ball went very fine, almost went into the keeper's gloves, but we managed to clear the keeper and beat fine leg as well. Run rate 6.67. I think we could have really tried to score above 400 because of how many wickets we had in our hand. This was, I don't even know how fast that was, or maybe I was just too late on it. I can just hit him straight, but he's got a ball really full for that. Last ball he did, and I completely mangled it. This time tried to go over extra cover, and once again I think I smack it back onto my head. I don't know how you would do that. Gone for it over mid-off. Yeah, that never looked like it was gonna clear even a ring fielder. That popped up, went at a nice breezy pace. It was a good catch, but this somewhat entertaining innings comes to an end. We did get very lucky. Australia 183 for 3. They are in a good position, but I don't know, 360 runs. They need to score 11.33 for almost 20 over, almost 15 overs. That's been flicked. It is in the gap. That was a horrible ball to begin with, and I have been punished accordingly. Just easily done. It was an awful ball through and through. He's gone for it. Try to go for over extra cover. Gets the outside edge and goes fine. That'll be another lucky boundary. This time we are on the opposite end. We are on the receiving end. Leading edge. Put in the dive. I think that could have been taken, but you can't really expect much from fielders in this game. At least he stopped the ball. We'll have to be happy for that. Leading edge, and he takes all the time in the world, side steps and does all but catch the ball. That's been hit. That is 6. As soon as it left the bat, it just looked like it was going straight out of the boundary line. Less I bowl, the more chance we have of winning. That's been flicked as well. That is in the gap. And we'll start off this over with a boundary. 2 over 17. Wasn't that expensive. That's been hit. I thought it was going straight to mid-off, but it has cleared his head, cleared the 30-yard circle, and cleared the fence. Again flick. I'm coming from around the wicket. Oh my god, this over. 4, 6, 6. And in the matter of 3 balls, he scored as many runs as I did in 20 deliveries. This is going as well. And that's 6. Travis Head chasing at NMS against India. This brings back some fond memories. They might actually do it. If I bowl another 2-3 overs, I think they'll do it comfortably. Need 105 of 50. Finally. And we'll get him off strike as well. And the guy decides to throw, I don't know to who, right in the middle of the pitch. And the madman is back at the striker's end. Leading edge again. And this one will go for this. It was definitely not my mistake. That was a very, very expensive over. Clearly, easily about 20 runs. You know what? I don't want to bowl anymore. I think I'm done. That last over was enough. 3 overs, 45. I'm giving away 15 runs an over. I end up picking up 2 wickets. The AI version of my player is definitely better at bowling than me. I would have definitely taken myself out of the attack, but unfortunately we're not the captain. We do end up still winning. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see another epic India-Australia clash, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.